Let's start in a seated position, maybe cross-legged on your cushion. Big deep breath in and exhale. And roll the shoulders. Take your hands behind you, open up the chest. And then let's just do a little release for the neck. So we'll take the left hand to the right ear and just gently use the weight of the hand to open up that side of the neck. You can take your hand to the right hand to the mat, left hand to the ear. Sitting nice and tall. Feel that gentle stretch through the side of the neck. And then slightly turn your head so you're looking more toward your armpit. So you get a slightly different stretch, maybe further back in the back of the neck. And let that go. And we'll just switch sides. So take your right hand to the left side of the head and keeping that opposite hand on the mat. Just a gentle stretch to the side. And then slightly turn the head toward the armpit. Relax the face and the jaw. And we'll let that go. Let's take the arms up. Big inhale. And just take the hands reaching one side, then the other, opening up the rib cage. Big inhale and exhale. Let's take the left arm down, right hand over for a side stretch. Try to keep that left hip firmly on the mat, maybe pressing into the left hand and opening up the chest. Feeling that stretch all the way down your right side. Exhale, inhale to come up, and we'll just take it right to the other side. So pressing that left hip into the mat. Left hand is reaching. Right hand pressing into the mat. And try not to roll down, but opening up that side. One more deep breath. And the exhale, we'll come up, inhale, and we'll take it right to a twist. So take that left hand slightly behind, right hand to the left knee, and come right into your gentle twist. And the spine nice and tall. And one more breath on that side. And exhale. Inhale, take the arms up, and we'll exhale to the other side. And one more breath on that side. Sitting nice and tall, extending through the spine. Inhale and exhale to come forward. Let's just take the soles of the feet together in front and just a comfortable distance, and we'll just come to a gentle forward fold, extending through the back. So from here, not rounding, but try to extend out. So you're bringing your chest toward your toes. Just a gentle stretch. Nothing forced. Make sure you're all muted. And slowly walk that back up. And if you're sitting on a cushion, we'll take that out. And let's just come onto your back from here. And we'll keep the soles of the feet together so we're in a Baddha Konasana. And if you like, you can always support the knees with a cushion on each side. We're going to be here for a minute. So soles of the feet together. And take your hands gently resting on your belly. Take a nice long deep breath in. And exhale. And close your eyes. Starting to slow the breath. Following the breath as you inhale. Notice the gentle expansion of the belly, ribs, chest. And then slowly exhale. Noticing the gentle wave of the breath as it comes in. Expansion in the chest. Slight pause before the exhale. Little pause before the inhale. Two more breaths. And gently open the eyes. And let's bring the knees together. And walk the soles of the feet to the edges of the mat. Arms are out to the side. Big inhale. And exhale, we'll drop the knees to the left with this rhythm of the breath. So we're starting to connect the breath with the movement. Inhale to come up. And exhale, let the knees drop to the right. Keeping the shoulder blades on the mat. Finding your own rhythm. Exhaling as you drop the knees. Inhale to come up. And exhale, dropping to the side. Inhale to come up. And exhale, drop. And let's meet in the center. And we'll step the feet closer together. And we'll lift the right knee and lift the left leg. This time bring in some core engagement. So your palms can be facing down. Again, inhaling. And we'll drop the knees to the right, not all the way to the mat. Just enough so that we're holding the knees up, working the abs and the obliques. Keeping that left shoulder blade on the mat. Inhale to come up. And exhale, take it to the other side. Strong engagement through the abs and the obliques. Inhale to center. And exhale to the right. Inhale to center. And exhale to the left. Let's take it all the way to the mat this time. And feel that twist. You can take the left palm to the top of the right knee. A little extra traction on the twist. Maybe turn the head to the right. And let the knees drop. And take the arm back out to the side. Inhale. Take the knees up and we'll exhale to the other side. All the way to the floor of the mat. Feel that stretch in the left side of the rib cage. Maybe take the right hand to the top of the left knee. Gaze is to the ceiling or to the left. Take one more breath. Inhale. And bring the knees up. And let's just bring the knees in toward the chest. Rotate the ankles. And we'll take both hands around the right knee and slowly extend that left knee to hover just above the mat, pushing through that left heel. Squeezing that right knee as close to the armpit as you can. A little massage for the internal organs on the right side. And then we'll take the right hand to the sole of the right foot and just take it to a half happy baby. You can drop the left heel to the mat. Maybe take that left hand to the hip, keeping that hip pressed to the mat. The sacrum is flat to the mat. Pushing that foot into the right hand. Feel a stretch in the right hamstring. Supine lunge position right there. And then we'll extend that leg all the way up, holding on to the calf, pushing through both heels. Feel it stretch all the way down the back of the right leg. Big inhale. Exhale, we'll lift the head. Engaging the abdominals. Lifting the shoulders off the mat. And then extend the arms. See if you can come up a little bit higher, pushing through both heels. If that's too much for your head, you can keep one hand behind the head. Or extend both arms. See if you can come up a little bit higher. And then we'll take the hands back to the leg and drop the head. Bring the knee in, and then we'll bring the left knee in. Rock a little side to side. This time we'll extend that right leg long on the mat, pushing through the heel. So the quad is engaged, pulling up on that knee. Squeezing that left knee toward the shoulder. And then we'll take the left sole of the foot in the left hand and let that right heel come to the mat. Your hand can be on that right hip, pressing it into the mat. Find your lunge position. Resisting into your hand. And then we'll extend that leg. Pushing through that heel. Sacrum is on the mat. Feel a nice stretch all the way down the back of that left leg. Big inhale. Exhale, lifting the head, engaging the abs, extending through the arms. And then we'll bend that knee, take the hands behind the head, and then we'll twist the right shoulder toward that left knee. Exhale. Inhale, bring the other knee in. And then exhale, extending through the left leg. We're twisting toward the right knee. Inhale to center. And exhale, twist. And inhale to center. Focusing on the abdominal engagement. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center one more time. Take it to the right. And back to center. And then we'll hold the knees and lower the head. And lower the feet. And we'll extend both heels. Take the arms up. Full body stretch. Pushing through the heels. And then we're going to roll up. Either you can roll up or simply come to your side. We're going to end up in on the hands and knees. So your knees are right under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Find a neutral spine. We'll take it to a cat-cow. So let the belly drop. And we're going to look up as we inhale. And then exhale, rounding the spine. Drop the head, drop the tailbone. Pulling the abdominals in. Rounding as much as you can. And inhale, cow. And exhale, starting to get some spinal movement. And then when you come to a cat position, let's hold it there. Inhale and exhale. We're going to come up, just lift the knees. So the tops of the feet are down. We're just going to hold the knees 1 inch off the mat. So right there, you can feel the abs working. You're still in that rounded cat position. Remember to take the knees down when you need to, otherwise hold it. Strong through the abdominals. And lower down. And we'll tuck the toes. Move the hands up just a little bit. And we'll come up to a downward dog position and pedal the feet. Deeply bend one knee and the other knee. Feel that stretch in the back of the leg. Take the hips to one side and the other side. And then we'll come to stillness. Hands are nice and wide, fingers stretched. Feel the mat under the palms, balls of the fingers, finger pads. And then rolling the inside of the elbows forward. So you should feel a little bit of pull on the shoulder blades as they come together when you roll those elbows in. And bend the knees. Lift the sit bones a little bit higher. Feel that stretch at the top of the hamstrings. Lengthening from the fingertips to the sit bones. Abdominals are engaged, so you're not letting the belly drop. And then take the knees to the mat. Nice strong stretch in the back of the legs. And let's walk the feet about 1 foot length closer to the hands. And then keep that right hand on the mat. We're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right leg for a twist. So you're looking under your right armpit. Both legs are straight. Feeling that twist, and use that hand to really look up under that armpit, maybe toward the ceiling. Face is relaxed. Slowly unwind. We'll take the left hand back. We'll go right to the other side. So we'll take that right hand to the outside of the left ankle and looking up under that left armpit. One more deep breath. Inhale, exhale to come back, and then we'll step the feet back to our original downward dog and lift that right leg up. So we're shooting the heel, that leg straight back from the hips. So your hips stay square. Toes, that foot is flexed, toes pointing down. That's a better view. And then point the toes, bend that knee. And we're gonna open it up to our scorpion pose. So the upper body stays in your downward dog as much as you can. We're gonna try to stack that right hip on top of the left hip. Feel that stretch. Keep that left heel on the mat. So you have a stretch in the back of the left leg, across the abdomen, a twist, inner thigh. Now very slowly from here, we're going to take that same knee to the outside of the left elbow. So very slowly, we're going to come back and then bring that knee, toe is still pointed, come forward and bring that knee as close as you can, drop the right hip, and then we'll come right back up to open it up. A little tricky there, so we're going to stay in that scorpion pose, toe is pointed. Let's try that one more time. Take that knee, come all the way through, drop the right hip, so you have a twist. Right knee's behind the left elbow. And let's take it straight back all the way up. Come up on that standing foot, nice and tall. And then we'll bring that knee to nose. Look forward and step it all the way through. As many steps as that takes. So now we're in a lunge. Right foot is forward. Hands can be on blocks or hands to the mat. If you want a little extra height, you can use blocks or you can use fists. We're just going to rock a little bit, opening up that left hip flexor. And then slowly lower that knee, untuck the toes, and we'll take the hands up to the knee. Drop the shoulders, pressing that back foot into the mat. Strong through the hips to support the lower back. And we'll take the arms up. Deep breath. Shoulders down. Stretch from the fingertips all the way to the back toe. And take that right hand to the right knee, and then we'll just take a gentle side stretch so that we're really stretching that psoas on that side. Take both arms back up, and both hands to the mat. Retuck the back toe, and then take it back to your downward dog. And pedal the feet out. We'll do that same thing with the left leg. So start by just taking that left foot straight back, pushing through that heel, point the toe, bend that leg, and then we're going to open, dropping the hip, upper body still in a downward dog, letting that foot drop as much as we can so we get that nice stretch through the hip, abdominals. Same thing, very slowly, engaging through the core. As much as you can, we're going to come forward and bring that knee behind the right elbow. So you have a twist, come back to your scorpion pose. Option always to stay there or come back to downward dog. Modify as you need to. Lots of strength here. Coming through, take it to the back of the elbow, and then straight back up. All the way up, come back, up on that right toes. And then we'll bring that knee in, come all the way forward, lift up as high as you can, and we'll bring the left leg forward on blocks or on your fingertips. Fists, we'll just rock a little bit, opening up that right hip joint. And slowly lower that knee, untuck the toes, and we'll bring the hands up, pressing through that back leg. Strong engagement through the hips. Try to drop the tailbone as much as you can in this position. That's helping to engage the abdominals to support the lower back. Drop the shoulders. Inhale the arms up. And take it to a little bit of a back bend there. Left hand comes to the left knee. And a little side stretch. And take both arms back up. Inhale, exhale, hands to each side of that foot. Retuck the toes. And we'll come back to downward dog. And just walk it forward so you're in a forward bend. Knees are bent. And just relax the lower back, shake the head. Inhale, exhale. Weight is evenly distributed between the back of the foot and the front of the foot. So you're not leaning too far back, but your hips are over the ankles as much as you can. If you have a block, have it right in front of you. We'll come to a flat back here and take the left hand to the block and then slightly bend that left knee. We want to keep that knee aligned over the foot. We'll take the right hand to the sacrum and then open up for a twist, keeping the hip square, and then add the arm, shoulders back. Extending from the top of the head to the tailbone, long spine. And then we'll bring that hand down, shake it out. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So take the right hand to the block, flat back. We're going to take a slight bend in the right knee. That knee stays aligned over the foot. Left hand to the sacrum. And then we're going to slowly open the shoulders. Stay there, or option to add the arm. Long spine, tailbone to top of the head. Shoulders are pulled away from the ears. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, take it back. You can move the block unless you can keep it there to keep your hands resting on the block, or just take it to the mat. Shake the head. And we'll come to flat back. And then let it go. See if you can maybe straighten your legs a little bit more. And we're going to bend the knees, engage through the abs, and just roll it up one vertebra at a time. Head is hanging, shoulders are loose, head is loose. We're just going to stack the vertebra one at a time to come up. And take it to a standing position. And I'm going to face you. We'll just take the arms up, bring the feet together, and we'll take a stretch to the side. So the hips are going out to the right, arms to the left. Trying not to roll forward, but keep the shoulders, hips in the same line. Inhale to come up, and then we'll just take it to the other side. And we'll take the arms down. So facing the front of your mat, maybe feet can be just a little bit closer than hip width apart. We're going to take it to a chair pose. So we'll take the arms up, hips come back. So we're trying to align the knees right over the heels. Trying not to come too far forward, but keep the knees back. Butt comes back. Arms are up, shoulders back. Knees pulling in. And we'll take the hands to the heart. And then keeping the hips forward, we're going to rotate toward the right. And coming into a prayer twist. Hands can be in prayer position or fist to palm. And just check and make sure that the knees are still aligned. And using that traction of the elbow against the knee, trying to bring the hands closer to the sternum. It's nice and long from the top of the head to the tailbone. And breathe. Option here to open the arms. And if your arms are open, let's bring them back to prayer position. And come forward and just release the legs, drop the head, shake them out. Maybe wrap the arms around the back of the legs. And from here, come to flat back, take the arms back. And we'll come back to our chair position, hips back, gentle back bend. And bring the hands to the heart. Same thing, we're going to twist to the other side. So sometimes it helps if you want to take the left hand and push the legs a little bit to the left so you can get that elbow all the way to the outside of that left knee. And then come back, make sure that the knees are aligned, hips are back. Hands together or fist to palm. That elbow strong against the knee to increase that twist. And option to open the arms. Extending that spine. And if your arms are open, bring them back to your prayer position. Come forward. And again, take it to a forward bend. Step back to plank. Knees up or knees down. We're going to lower down. So for this first one, if you want, you can always modify by taking the knees down. Elbows are nice and close to the rib cage, shoulders back, and then we'll lower all the way to the mat. And then inhale, exhale, and then come up to your baby cobra. Again, shoulders back. Legs are active, pushing into the mat. Glutes are strong. Inhale, exhale, lower down. And we'll come back to all fours. And let's take it to a wide-legged child's pose. Just for a little break right there. Inhale, exhale. If your buttocks doesn't want to come all the way down to your heels, you can always take a pillow for support. Arms are extended. And walk the hands, fingertips forward. Big stretch through the rib cage. And walk your hands to the left. Left fist under the forehead. Feel that stretch through the right side body. And take it forward, and we'll just walk it to the other side. So your right fist under the forehead. Stretching, pulling the hips back. Fingers walking forward. And then bring the arms forward. Retuck the toes. Let's come back to a downward dog. So we're going to do that again. Same thing. So take the leg straight back, point the toes, bend that knee, and then open it up to your scorpion pose. We'll just do it one time this time. So find that stretch, engaging those core muscles, and then slowly bring that knee to the left elbow, dropping that right hip just a little bit, and we'll take it straight back up. Come up high on the left toes, and then we'll bring that knee in, come forward, looking forward, and then drop that foot, right foot between the hands. Deep breath. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes. We'll bring the arms up. And then bring your hands to a prayer pose. And then we're going to twist to the right, same thing. So we're going to take our prayer twist in a lunge position, hands here or fist to palm. Stay here, option to tuck those toes and take it to a lunge, high lunge. Find your balance there. Option here to open the arms. You can always lower that back leg. Your arms are open. Take them back. Slowly lower that leg unless it's already down. Come forward, untuck the toes. Arms up, slight back bend, and take the hands down to either side of that foot. Retuck the toes. And we'll bring that front leg back to meet the back leg in downward dog. Take a few breaths. left side. So we'll take that left leg up, straight back from the hips, point the toe, bend the knee, open up again. Remember, you can always modify and just stay in downward dog or your scorpion pose. We're strengthening. We're going to take that knee and take it forward all the way to the outside of the right elbow. And then we'll take it straight back up, come up on the ball of the right foot. Inhale, exhale, bring that knee all the way in, and we'll place it between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Untuck the toes, take the arms up. Slight back bend there. Strong through the hips. And bring the arms to prayer pose. And then we're going to twist the other way toward that left leg. Palms together or fist to palm. Option to tuck those toes. Take it to a higher lunge. Pushing through the back heel, straighten that back leg. An option to open the arms. Remember, you can always keep that back knee down. Bring the arms back together. Prayer position, everybody drop that back knee. Untuck the toes. Arms up. And then we'll take the hands down. This time we'll retuck the back toes. Take that left leg to meet the right leg in plank. Come forward. Option to just go straight to downward dog or come through a vinyasa. Knees up or knees down. We'll lower down. Cobra. And lower down. Come up through all fours or your push-up, back to downward dog. And let's walk the feet forward. Come up to flat back. And then release. Bend the knees. Engage the abs. And we'll reverse swan dive to come up. So we're back to a standing position. I'm going to face you. And bring the arms down. So from here, we're going to practice a little balance move. Take the arms up. And then we're going to lift that. Let's take the right leg up. And then we'll take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand is on the sacrum. And we're just going to twist to the right. Opening the shoulders, nice and tall. Feel that straight line that's coming right through the top of the head to the supporting leg. Option to open the arms. And then we'll take the arms back, face front. Lifting the arms, lift that knee, and take it down. Shake it out a little bit. And this time bring the weight onto the right leg, or the leg you did not do. Bring that knee up. Take the arms up. And then take that opposite hand to the front knee. Left hand to the sacrum. And then a gentle twist toward the side of the knee that's up. Find your balance. Option to add the arms in your twist. And take the arms back. They come up. And then slowly lower the leg, lower the arms. And we'll come back to the top of the mat, take the arms up, inhale, exhale, flat back, swan dive down, forward fold. Lift the head to your flat back, hands to the shins, and then drop to your forward fold, hands flat to the mat. Step back to plank, come forward, knees up or knees down, lower down, cobra or up dog, and back to downward dog. Remember, you always have an option to just meet in downward dog. Starting from there, right leg back. So this time we're going to skip the scorpion pose. Just take those, come high up, come up on the ball of the left foot, reach that foot high behind. Inhale, and then exhale, bring that knee forward. As much as you can, bring that foot right between the hands. This time we're going to keep the knee lifted. Climb up. And just find your balance in a high lunge. Arms come up. Little camera adjustment there. And then bring the hands to the heart. In your high lunge, we're going to twist to the right. Option to take that knee down if you can. Find your balance with that knee lifted. Option to open the arms. And bring your hands back to prayer pose. Everybody drop that knee. Take your arms up. Slight back bend. From here, everybody tuck that back foot. So we're in a high lunge again. This time we're going to open the arms to a T as we twist toward that front knee. So you're in a vertical twist in a lunge position. From here, we're going to let that back arm rotate down, drop the back foot, and then we're going to end up in warrior two. So you're in a warrior two position. The front foot is lined up so that the heel is in line with the back arch. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Shoulders are over the hips. Arms out. Keeping that knee right over the middle toes. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulders. Pushing your weight to the outside edge of that back foot. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to turn that palm up, take it to a reverse warrior side stretch, dropping that shoulder. Deep breath. Strong foundation on the feet. Inhale, exhale, come back to warrior two. And then we'll take it to a extended side angle. So just take that front elbow on top of the knee, and that arm comes over your ear, straight line from the back of the foot to the top of the head. So you're not up here, but you're in a nice straight long line. The knee over the ankle. Dropping that shoulder. And then keeping the legs where they are, we'll come right back to a warrior two. Make sure that knee isn't bending in. Keep that knee aligned over the toes. And then we'll windmill the arms down and take that front foot back to meet the back leg and meet in downward dog. And let's take that left leg high behind, coming up on the ball of the right foot. Inhale, bend that knee, come forward as much as you can. Place that foot right between the hands. Staying lifted this time with the back knee. We'll come up, take the arms up, keeping the hips engaged, abdominals engaged, shoulders down. Come into your prayer position, hands in front of the heart. And then we'll take it to a twist in a lunge position. Option always to drop that back knee. And open the arms. And come back to your prayer hands. Take it forward. Take the arms up. And then we're going to take the arms to a T position as we twist toward the front knee. So we're in a vertical twist in a lunge position. Hold it there. Let that back arm drop and come all the way forward as that back heel drops. And we come into warrior two. Warrior two position. Knee is over the front toes, shoulders over the hips. If your tendency is to be a little forward, let's bring that back hand back just a little so we're perfect alignment with the shoulders over the hips. Strong through the back edge of the back foot. And then turn that palm up. Sorry about this. I'm trying to find the perfect camera view so you can see what's going on. And take it to your reverse warrior. Side stretch, shoulders away from the ears. Opening up the heart. And we'll come back to warrior two and to your extended side angle. Nice and long stretch from the fingertips to the back edge of that right foot. And we'll take it back to warrior two. And pinwheel the arms down. And then we're just gonna take that back foot to meet the other foot. So we're back in downward dog. And lower the knees down. And then we can back up into a child's pose. Take a few breaths. Feel the expansion through the back and the rib cage. And walk your hands up. And we'll just swing the legs out forward. And then come to your back. Let's take the right.
Yes.
Somebody's,
Yes, I'm doing yoga.
somebody's got to mute their.
I don't think so.
And take that right leg over, arms to the side. Move your hips slightly to the right. And we'll drop the knees. Keeping that right shoulder blade on the mat. Inhale, exhale, let the knees relax into the stretch. You turn your gaze to the right. And then bring the knees back up. Keep the same cross of the knees. We'll just drop them to the other side. So your right leg is still on top of the left. Maybe move it out so the ankle is on top of the knee. You feel that stretch across the hip. And bring the knees back up. And we'll just reverse, take the left knee all the way crossed over, move the hips slightly to the left, and we'll drop the knees to the right. Inhale, exhale. Just letting gravity pull those knees to the mat. Gaze is straight up or to your left. And take the knees back up. And we'll just drop the knees, same cross, but over to the opposite side. Keeping the shoulder blades on the mat. And slowly bring the knees back up. You can uncross the knees. Last time, bring them in. A little squeeze right there. You can lift the head. Squeezing everything into a little ball. And then take the feet to the mat. And extend one leg and the other leg. Arms come to your side. Deeper inhale and exhale. Closing the eyes. Coming into your Shavasana. Letting go of all the effort. Relaxing into your natural breath. Relaxing the jaw, face. Feeling the weight of your body on the mat. Letting go of that last little bit of holding, maybe in the neck and shoulders. Gently start to bring back some movement to the fingers and toes. Maybe stretch your arms long overhead, pushing through the heels. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the knees in. That final long, deep exhale. And very slowly rolling to the side. And come up to a seated position. Your eyes can be closed. Bring the hands to the heart. Slight bow to your head. Notice how you're feeling. Feeling gratitude for everything that we have. Feeling compassion for those who don't. Thank you for the practice. Namaste. And you should all be unmuted at this point.
Thanks, Enid.
Okay, there, now I hear you.
Thanks,
All right. Oh, you're welcome. And have a great day. It's still that really strange color out there.
Still weird.
Yes.
Time.
Yes.
It was a perfect practice for today.
Good. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day.